Welcome, history enthusiasts, to a saga that outdoes any fictional rivalry. Imagine a feud so intense that it reshaped an entire field of science. We're diving into the Bone Wars, the epic battle between two of the 19th century's most formidable paleontologists, Edward Drinker Cope and Othniel Charles Marsh. Strap in, this tale of ambition, deceit, and dinosaurs is anything but extinct. The late 1800s, the American West, a land of opportunity, not just for gold diggers, but for those digging up something far older, dinosaur bones. Enter our protagonists, Cope and Marsh. Cope, from a wealthy Quaker family in Philadelphia, was as passionate about science as he was about social status. Marsh, the nephew of a wealthy benefactor and associated with Yale, had a sharp mind and a sharper eye for fossils. Initially comrades in the quest for prehistoric knowledge, the duo's relationship soured quicker than milk in the desert sun. It all started innocuously, a disagreement over the reconstruction of a marine reptile. Cope had placed the head at the wrong end of the skeleton, an error pointed out by Marsh. From then on, their collaboration crumbled into competition. As America's fascination with dinosaurs grew, so did the stakes. Cope and Marsh were in a headlong race to discover the most, the biggest, the weirdest dinosaurs. Their expeditions became the stuff of legend, uncovering species like the Triceratops and Stegosaurus. Each discovery was a notch in their scientific belts, a testament to their skill and a blow to their rival. But this was no gentleman's game. The West was their chessboard, and their pawns were a motley crew of spies, saboteurs, and double agents. Marsh used his Yale connections and his uncle's wealth to fund his operations and gather intelligence. Cope, with his social standing and scientific acumen, was no less cunning. He infiltrated Marsh's ranks, bribed his workers, and occasionally played the role of a spy himself. Both resorted to dirty tricks, from rerouting trains filled with each other's fossils to outright destroying significant finds just to spite the other. Their feud was more than a scientific skirmish, it was a public spectacle. Newspapers of the era lapped up every scandalous detail, painting Cope and Marsh as both heroes and villains. The public was enthralled. Here were two intrepid scientists, locked in an eternal struggle, unearthing monsters from a bygone era. It was paleontology, politics, and drama, all rolled into one. However, wars, even bone wars, have a price. Financial ruin loomed over both men as their obsession consumed their wealth. Cope, once a respected member of Philadelphia's elite, found himself selling off personal possessions to fund his fossil hunts. Marsh, despite his connections, faced financial hardship as his relentless pursuit of victory drained his resources. The Bone Wars finally wound down at the close of the 19th century, leaving behind a legacy of groundbreaking discoveries alongside a trail of destruction. Cope and Marsh's rivalry pushed the boundaries of paleontology, but also exposed the darker side of scientific ambition. Their relentless drive led to the identification of dozens of new dinosaur species, forever changing our understanding of prehistoric life, even as it questioned the ethics of scientific competition. The Bone Wars, a chapter in history where passion for the past collided with personal rivalry, forever changed our understanding of the prehistoric world. It's a tale that proves that sometimes the search for truth can be as wild as the creatures that once roamed our planet. In the quest to uncover the mysteries of ancient life, Cope and Marsh rewrote the rules of scientific discovery, for better and for worse.